And greetings. Welcome back. And since I was expecting at least some sort of news before the blast event, I wasn't really recording, but yeah, tomorrow is the beginning, and we still didn't really get any decent news. Like play confirms nipple, we'll play some maps at World Final. Like nothing really that we didn't really expect, right? So nothing new. And with that said, let's just jump into expectations. Let's just start with the first group and phase against OG. Um, with the current phase struggles, let's call it that way. Um, we can expect that phase gonna drop a map against OG, but in general, I think that phase just gonna take it and send OG to a lower bracket. Then second game, Heroic should be beating NIP without really any problems and sending NIP to lower bracket as well. So OG against NIP in lower bracket. I think it's gonna be a W for OG. It's gonna be like 50-50, but still I'm gonna give to OG probably because NIP they really need to make those changes. Like it, it's not gonna work out the way they kind of you know packed their roster for last couple of events. Right? It was a nice try, but it was very delusional. So they have to get back to reality. All right. Upper bracket phase against heroic. Um, I think for phase it will be better if they lose because it's more practice and for the before the finals, that's what they need, right? So probably heroic gonna beat them, and yeah, and is there gonna be another game? I'm not really sure, but technically it's supposed to be a game, or even if there won't be a game, they're just gonna move straight to like heroic gonna be like a Group A first place finisher, and Group A third place is probably OG, and Group A second place is Face Clan. Then let's just jump to the B group and Navi against Fluxo. Mm, it's a weird one, but uh, I'm not gonna be surprised to see Fluxo even beating Navi because Simple is kind of crybaby, literally just like crying every single day. That game against Furia really hit him hard. Fluxo, if we look at their results, they were quite decent, and if they are ready to actually contest at this level, then yeah, they can win. Mm, okay, where is it? Now let's just go back to the Liquid against G2, and even though Hooksy is still in G2, I think we're gonna see the results of the time off they had and preparation they actually did. Monacy should be beast in terms of Liquid. Mm, I don't even know what IGL can they actually acquire to be relevant. Yekenda can't do everything, but unfortunately, people expect him to do everything. So um, I still think that Liquid gonna go as a second best team out of this group if they're gonna be uh, another game. But in general, I'm gonna put it this way: G2 gonna if Navi still manage to win, which most likely gonna happen, but anyway, if G2 gonna face Navi, then G2 gonna beat them. If G2 gonna face Fluxo, G2 is still gonna beat them, and G2 gonna be like the #1 team going from Group B. So they'll be facing the third team from actually the second from the Group A, which most likely gonna be FaZe. That's my opinion. And G2 against FaZe, most likely 3 maps, and probably FaZe gonna take it. Like, I'm not gonna be surprised to see Heroic against FaZe in a grand final over here, but for us, it's like it's probably better if G2 win, but in reality, it's probably gonna be FaZe. I know I sound like really on the FaZe side right now, but I really think they are really angry and hungry for the wins, and yeah, and they are very angry with themselves of how Major ended up for them. So Group B, G2 the first team, then the second one probably going to be Liquid, and it's Blast, and we all know that on Blast we're gonna have 3 teams going through, right? So for Fluxo, it's just like a chance to play against Navi and then probably like against Liquid, right? And yeah, and that's it. So Navi, Navi G2 most likely going to be upper one, and then if we look over here, then the third team from Group A, as I already said, most likely going to be OG. They're going to face Navi, and Navi, uh, in the current state, they're probably going to lose to OG. So OG going to be playing against uh, Heroic again, and Heroic probably going to beat them once again, and then they're going to face FaZe in a final. So with this kind of logic, let's just uh, let's just have a look at the most big players, which is obviously Kerrigan. Like, he's very cheap, and people still expect them to win. Um, Jabi, obviously cheap. JKS, very cheap again. But for me, it looks like Heroic are the ones that they're gonna be winning this event. So I still like Tessus, how he plays, and I do like the Jabi improvement. So I will be taking Jabi from over here. Then on the other side, I have to take Liquid, or not Liquid. I have to take G2 players because obviously mm, Hunter is very cheap right now, and JKS also very very cheap. And I'm ending up without a sniper, which sucks. But in general, I can actually replace Tessus with Cadian, and if we look at the matchups once again against the NIP, mm, it's probably for the best to take Cadian, and then I have 205k for Mr. Rain, and hopefully he's gonna have great performance on the CT sides. Um, so yeah, this is how it looks for me. Am I happy with this type of lineup? I don't know, not really. And I'm actually thinking about making a little bit of a change because uh, Navi still can kind of farm Fluxo, but prices are still too, too overpriced, I would say. Uh, Simple with his recent performance, 230k, with the lack of practice, with all this bullshit that's happening in Navi. So uh, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of picking in Navi plays right now. But as I said already, Tessus and Jabi, most likely you have to pick them. Then Rain and Hunter is like probably the best pick, but you can try to grab Monacy, and 175k left, which kind of shitty. So, and Monesi again, he's one of the top picks. For some reason, I have the idea that Brokey might be popping off. Like it's possible that he's gonna do very well. And if we do it this way, not the best option. What if we're gonna do it that way? With JKS and 192k. OG. Do I really want to pick any OG players? I don't know. But at the moment, I'm not really happy with this lineup. What if I do it this way? 206k left. Phase? Phase? Props? Huh. Actually, I'm gonna go this way. Because obviously, we can see that Brokey and Robs, they're not really like one of the most picked players. Neither Hunter, somehow. And it's always possible that FaZe just gonna go all the way to the final. Like always possible. And with this type of lineup, why not? So JKS probably as a support, Rob's defender. Well, actually, I might even do it this way. Sniper. Do I really wanna do it this way or this way? Leader. I believe they're gonna win every single game in there. And support on JKS always works. Jabi, entry no, multifragger not really. Headshot machine on Jabi is probably gonna be a decent option. In terms of boosters, probably one game. He's definitely gonna be on top of the scoreboard. Jabi, probably gonna get some assists. Trade on Hunter because he's probably gonna be the one that's gonna trade Hoxie and JKS. JKS is a bait, especially on T side, maybe on CT side, who knows. And Rob's just gonna use the Rubat, and we'll see what's gonna be his like performance in the first game, and then I'll see what kind of um, boosters I want to use on him. So yeah, that's kind of it. And again, good luck and have fun.